There's a real chance this game might have gone off, but Hearts fans will be delighted it didn't. Coming up, one of the most amazing games you will ever see. Dunfermline's fifth match in 2 weeks proved a game too far for Jimmy Calderwood's men. Starting defending allowed Stefan Adam in after just 5 minutes. It's a great start for Hearts and for Adam, whose season has been blighted by injury. Just over 20 minutes gone and nothing untoward for Dunfermline apart from the goal, but they managed a couple of attacks themselves. This from Scott Thompson, but the roof was about to fall in for these supporters. Hearts' second goal was all about movement on and off the ball. The movement with the ball supplied by Andy Kirk, and when his pass found Adam, Kirk's off the ball run was rewarded. Adam was outstanding for the home side, while Kirk continues to show what a talent he's becoming. This goal was all about the build-up, and within a minute, Kirk should have added a third for Hearts. But it wasn't long before the third goal did arrive. Andy Todd and Ian Ferguson had been replaced by Jimmy Calderwood by this time. Bobby Nielsen's through ball knifed through a thin back line. Marco Rutenbeek spooned it. Food and drink for Colin Cameron. By now the Hearts fans were lapping it up, but it was stodgy stuff from the visitors' defence. That was bad enough for Dunfermline, but they made life difficult for themselves against a Hearts side hungry for more. And again the marking was non-existent as Adam volleyed his second and Hearts fourth. Stephen Boyack with the assist. Hearts 4 up and still 5 minutes until half-time. And that was enough time for another chance for Kirk. The move starting in their own penalty area and another example of growing confidence in this Hearts side. Kirk's shot was tipped over for a corner. 4-0 at half-time, and whatever Calderwood said to the Dunfermline players at the interval was immediately forgotten. When it's not your day, the breaks just don't go for you, and that was the case again just 40 seconds after the restart. A poor touch from Justin Skinner, a better one from Adam, another poor touch by Rutenbeek, and a tap-in for Cameron. If Rutenbeek was unhappy, it can only have been with himself, showing what not to do against a side on form. The spirit might have been willing, but the flesh was weak for a tired-looking Dunfermline side, although they rallied briefly for Jason Dare to score neatly. But you know, it's a strange day when a consolation goal comes as early as the 50th minute. But there was more to the afternoon than the goals. This next Hearts move will go down as the one that got away. Kirk and Adam got away from their markers all right, but luckily for Andy Kirk, he'll miss what happens next because he's flying out on international duty this afternoon. Is this the miss of the season? Well, Peter van Vossen eat your heart out. Although Kirk didn't let his head go down, and after making the easy look hard, he made the difficult look easy. The 1-2 is with Tomacek. The finish is all his own. Still keeping count. Well, that's 6-1 for Hearts, and at last a smile from Craig Levine. Once again, the movement from Kirk creates the opening, and this is a better finish from 4 yards. If Craig Levine was happy with his side's finishing, he would have been equally pleased with his goalkeeper. Antoniemi had little to do, but demonstrated his qualities when called upon. This save from Stevie Crawford. Robert Tomaszek came on as a substitute. He's not known for his goal-scoring abilities, just 3 in 42 games, but he came mighty close to adding to that total. You know, things could have been so much worse for Dunfermline. Tomaszek inches away from a 7th. But then again, things might have been slightly better for the Pars if Niemi hadn't been in such good form. Andreas Skerla denied this time. And Niemi set things rolling for the 7th. Not for the first time, Dunfermline were unable to keep possession. Tomaszek made the most of the break and made it look easy in the end. It's 7th heaven for Hearts. Dunfermline well beaten in what was a day to forget for them. But there was more drama to come. Adam, who had shown great touches and awareness, was taken off with a thigh injury that threatens to keep him out for some time. His departure taking some of the shine off the day. But everyone, it seems, was having a go. Kieran McInnesby came on and produced one of 27 shots at goal for Hearts. And again, it was a miss. Hearts could easily have hit double figures here. We've had Kirk's miss, the bar and the post both being hit, and Kirk pulled up here for offside. McInnesby's shot was the width of the post away from a goal. And although there were defiant noises being made by the hardcore Dunfermline fans who waited until the end, by that time it wasn't just the points that were in the bag.